What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Two Truths podcast. I'm here with my main man, Phil, my other guy right here, Christian, and then we got Miguel over here sitting in the corner, lurking over there, hiding, But we're here. How's everybody's weekend, man? How's everybody doing?
Lovely.
Great Sunday yesterday. Great Sunday.
Great Sunday. Why was it a great Sunday?
Yeah,
what do you mean? What do you mean?
Rams win.
Here you go with your bullshit.
Rams win.
Oh, shit. What, aren't you from here?
Walk off.
Yeah, aren't you from Seattle?
What the fuck is happening right now?
Belt to ass.
Why are you a Rams fan?
My whole family's from LA.
So you're a fake Rams fan.
I'm not a Seattle fan.
Is your family really from LA?
Yeah.
Like you
My
can go to
dad's side
LA.
of the family's
You
from
can go to
LA.
LA and stay somewhere.
Yeah, my cousin's the mayor of Inglewood.
All right, I'm just checking because you know
I
how
got
mayor.
ties.
Some people say they're from somewhere and
What
they're
they
not
say,
really from
Tyler?
there.
What Drake said, mob ties.
Hey.
So you never liked the Seahawks?
I don't like any Seattle teams.
Oh, you don't like any Seattle teams?
No, not one.
I don't know if we can keep you up here, bro.
I'm just keeping it real.
You don't like any teams?
None. Mariners.
Not 14.
Seahawks.
Not the 14 Seahawks though.
I fuck with the Storm though.
And you never rock with the Sonics, or you're just too young for that?
Well, they was only. Well, I was 7, I think. last
Do
time
you
they
really
was
think
here.
the Rams played a good game yesterday? Are you joking? You're joking, right?
What do you mean? We won.
You're joking, though, right?
Do they put is there a column for like A plus?
Well, the Seahawks, okay, I'll admit it, are shitty, but the Rams are just less shitty. Both shitty teams.
What does that even mean? Did
Bullshit
we win
team.
or
First of all,
lose?
Both shitty teams.
Are the Rams less shitty?
Yeah, true.
Or are they just
We won.
We won.
Matt Stafford threw a pick in overtime and it was just the Seahawks DB who sat there and just
Hold on. What about all the other fucking blown calls?
No, we lost. We lost.
Yeah, I know. But once you go to overtime and all that
That's a Seattle
bullshit,
fan shit. We lost.
Y'all didn't win. We just lost.
What the fuck does that even mean?
he wasn't here. This is what happens when
This is
your
how we're
world
gonna start the podcast.
No,
We're
this is
gonna-
what happens.
You started it like this.
When your World Series run is blown up by
Hey, we're-
Osama bin Laden. This is how you were built.
Just
as
to
a
let you
sports
know,
fan.
we're not trolling on this
right.
podcast. By the way.
Okay.
What about you, Phil? What'd you do over the weekend?
Man, I didn't do much. Let's see. I was here Saturday. High Rocks got moved, so I didn't get to take it.
You didn't want to take it anyways.
Nah, this workout was for me. But it was. I set my schedule.
I came
set my
for
schedule
you.
Just take it at 9, and it got moved to 8:30.
But you knew that. You work here.
So everybody
So you
just
didn't
hates
know.
High Rocks, right? Is that the clear?
No, I think
Confession.
I had a great time.
Okay.
It's just really hard.
Okay. So people just don't like it because it's hard, but
No, I wouldn't even say I don't like it because it's hard. It was a great time. I had a blast. It was
Yeah.
it's just hard.
okay.
High Rocks isn't hard.
Christian, you should have seen the way he started.
Blaine
It's not hard.
Blaine
It-
had
hold
to
on,
put the governor on Christian because Christian came out sprinting and Blaine had to give him Christian. We have 50 more minutes.
But
Relax.
that's what I think the workout should be. Why are we putting?
here we go. Okay.
We're doing reps in reserve for the High Rocks class too.
Yo, this is crazy.
Reps and reserve. It's
You know
called
what?
pace.
This is crazy, and I blame Blaine for pulling it back. Because I would have looked at you and I would have seen that 128 rowing pace and I would have said, ha ha!
What do you mean? I was
Good
holding
luck.
my own.
Yeah, because he helped you out.
No, nobody helped me out.
He threw you a life jacket.
So
No, the
he was
fuck
going
he
too
did
hard
not.
too soon.
He came out sprinting for a 55
I'm gonna build my
minute
own
workout.
team for High Rocks.
And I'm 55 is generous. That workout, they went till like 47, from 8:30 to 9:47. I'm just saying.
Christian's feeling a lot of heat.
Damn,
this is
in the
crazy.
squad
Rams
already.
fan, High Rocks. Oh,
But anyway,
Tyler
Miguel,
ain't
how
took a
was
High
your
Rocks class
weekend?
yet either.
hey, I had no idea it started at 8:30 now.
Huh,
I
you
was
guys
in-
work at the gym. How you guys
Well, I
not
was in
knowing
here.
shit till it starts?
I was in here working out. Now let me rephrase that. I was in here training. I don't work out.
Tyler
I
did
train.
come to me and he was like, man, they started warming up half an hour early.
Yeah, I saw everybody hopping on treadmills, hopping on bikes. I'm like, damn, they're about to warm up for 30 minutes. That's crazy.
I was like, oh no, the class started at 8:30.
Please keep it close. Yeah, my weekend was cool. It was, just the normal DJ shit. And yesterday, did a little brunch.
Where'd you DJ at?
Stonehouse.
Stonehouse.
It was pretty popping. It was a nice day yesterday. Ended up being kind of cool. You know, it was raining crazy on a lot of the weekend, and then yesterday got nice, so it was lovely.
Christian, you been to a Stonehouse brunch yet?
No, I haven't.
Nah,
But I've been to
yeah.
Stonehouse before though.
It's got 30 and up vibes, but it's not 30 and up, so you can get in.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah.
I'm just
Nice.
saying.
I'm good everywhere I go.
I'm just saying you can get in.
No. I'm just saying. I'm good
definitely-
everywhere I go.
You
Period.
could definitely catch some milfs there, though.
No, we're not doing that.
Hell yeah.
We're not doing that. If you see me there, I'm solo dolo.
Yeah, you catch them there and bring them home.
right?
Nah.
You enter solo dolo.
If I see you
snare and
there,
trap 'em.
if I ever see you at Stonehouse, I am looking at eyes all around.
Shit, I might
I'm
just
trying to
pull up
figure
ne-
out
I might just
who
pull up
is
next
making
Sunday
side
then.
eyes.
Fuck it.
I won't be there next Sunday, but you can pull up if you want.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you
I'll
let me
let you
know.
know. I'll let you know next
All
time.
right, bet it.
I can't wait to watch.
Everybody who see the podcast, just know
They gonna be
I'm pulling up.
Yeah, that's right.
Guest appearance.
What'd you do, Phil? You do anything?
Nah, I didn't do anything.
You were just here.
I went back and did some research on Aaron Hernandez a little bit.
Okay.
After watching the show, had to circle back on that.
How's he doing?
Well,
R.I.P.
how's he doing is crazy.
That was a crazy comment.
I wanted to fact check. I wanted to fact check the dramatical show.
Okay.
That is not a word. I wanted to fact check the FX show.
Right.
With the
scripted show.
Yeah. With the documentary.
Right.
And it was pretty similar. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's about it. You know, housekeeping.
Did you cook?
Laundry. Did I cook?
Yeah.
Come on.
Would you-
Bo say?
come on, give us a little. Give us a
Let it
little dish
cook.
you cooked. You've been fucking with the
Let it
gorilla.
cook.
You've been fucking with the gorilla.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Yo, Phil
Yeah,
is
that
the,
it is.
Phil is the
It is
biggest
ballad.
New
That was
Glorilla
his
fan
ballad
out here.
drop.
Nah, her shit go
Anthem.
crazy though.
Yeah.
Have
Her
you played
shit
it
is
out?
I haven't played the whole album. I mean, I played the songs that are big. Like
Yeah.
TGIF is obviously like one of the
The
big
one she
songs.
got on the
one?
little deluxe too with old girl. I can't think. Somebody help me out.
Lotto?
No, I
Sexy?
think no. They was in the group together.
I'm out, man.
She's with QC.
Oof.
Who's that?
JT?
Nah,
She was in a group. Brianna in
Yeah.
the group.
Gorilla was in a
I'm
group.
lost.
Gorilla was in a group.
Yeah,
you don't
come
know
on,
this?
you guys.
Glow.
Gorilla.
I said Glorilla, bro.
Yeah, put some
He's trying to
Glow.
get
Put some
he's trying to ruin
respect on her
Tyler's
name.
life for no reason.
Bell called her Sway Lee, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, that's shade.
Yo.
That's shade.
That's more shade as sweat.
K Carbon. K Carbon.
Oh, K Carbon.
Yeah.
That song kind of fire.
That's on fire.
Yeah.
It's-
K Carbon.
Who's that?
They got
I
that
don't
sample
know.
on there though.
No, but who is that? That she's just some other.
You said
She's
they had
with
the
QC.
sample? The
Yeah.
whole album is samples.
Yeah, like we were talking about last
Glow
time on
don't
the
get.
podcast.
She's not getting 90% of the money from that album.
Yeah.
But the beats are hard.
But
Same
That's
thing
why
for
Phil likes it, though.
She got
Big X the
50
plug,
beats.
like
Right.
you were saying, Phil.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Like I was saying,
Plug
check
goes
back
hard.
last week. I was saying that shit.
True.
He was early on calling out Big X the Plug for being
Yeah.
all sample everything.
Yeah.
You listen to that West Side Gun yet?
Nah, I haven't. I'm not really that big on West Side Gun. He's cool. I don't hate him, but I'm just like
Griselda going
all
crazy.
that stuff is just it's not for me.
It's
Cool
real.
though. You like it?
I'm tapped in.
Who's your favorite?
West Side Gun for sure.
Oh, okay.
You know, underground shit.
Okay. I didn't know you was like that.
You know, you can hear it in the gym. We was playing it this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 5
Christian
a.m.
started working at a shoe
4:30
store, and now
a.m.
he's underground everything.
Oh, is
Underground
that why?
music,
Oh my
underground
gosh.
fashion.
Now he walks in the gym and
He
just like
underground sports. He like, I was in F1
Come on,
first.
you already
Oh,
know.
what, you don't know about
You
bare
already
knuckle
know.
boxing?
Christian's absolutely catching strays this episode.
It's all right.
got the elephant
Tyler,
three.
what'd you do this
You
weekend?
know, the villain everywhere I go.
What did I do this weekend? Man, I feel like a broken record when I say I kind of just hung out with my son, my wife again. She went on a little wine tasting with the girls, so it was me and him. So I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's go to the park. And of course, when he's with me, he trips and falls and cuts his lip on the concrete. Immediately starts crying, so I pick him up. I'm looking at him.
Wait,
and
how old is he now? My bad.
He's 1.5.
Okay.
So it's one of those things where I just like, I look at it and I'm like, you're fine, but your mom is going to be pissed at me.
Sounds
So
about right.
I'd already put him to bed by the time she got home, so she didn't see it till the next morning.
Yeah, you just
so
blamed
like
it
I
on
You
woke
her.
up.
told her? You
I woke
told her,
up-
or she seen it on her own?
Oh, I told her in real time. I texted her. I was like, "Ooh, he just kind of fell and hurt his lip a little bit, but he seems okay." So I wake up Sunday. You know, we did the whole roll back. So I woke up super early, like wide awake at like 6 a.m. I get up early. My wife's still sleeping. I go ahead. I wake him up, get him ready, bring him in the room, and she turns on the light and just looks at his lip and just jaw hits the floor. The whole inside of his lip is just like purple.
He's gonna be a tough guy now.
Hey, he is. He only cried for like 20 seconds.
There you go.
You know,
He might be a hockey player.
it takes after his dad. You know, tough, gritty, determined.
Yeah, Tyrese.
Speaking of tough, gritty, and determined, did anybody see the Jason Kelsey video over the weekend?
Yes.
What do we think about that?
Can't be playing with people's families.
Hey,
He did
said
a
it.
Gronk spike to somebody's phone.
That was probably the cleanest phone spike. I feel like the phone hit the ground flat, flush,
Exploded.
shattered into a million pieces.
It didn't look like it though.
It did, but it just sounded like it.
So here's my thing. All right, you know how Grand Theft. I want to say auto, but not auto. Just Grand Theft, no auto. is like $9.51 and above.
That's it has to be cost something.
It's like the dollar amount.
yeah.
You fuck up somebody's phone, you in trouble. Phones are like $1,200.
Yeah,
true.
he's not going to get in trouble like for
I know
that.
he's not going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
But somebody could.
But if it,
It's a bad move.
do we know what model iPhone it was?
No
We
matter.
don't-
They offering like full price for those as long as you get another one.
Has dude come out and said anything yet? The guy whose phone got
the college
broken?
student?
Oh, was he a college student?
Yeah.
I
think so.
That's crazy.
Yeah, trolling.
Come on, who else is flinging F-bombs like that?
These people are
Exactly.
ridiculous.
It's-
That was pretty crazy.
But did he come out and say anything yet?
I haven't seen anything.
Okay, I haven't
Did,
seen
no.
it. I haven't seen a response.
I haven't either.
But he's
Oh, so
definitely
you
going to
guys
sue,
are-
right?
You guys are okay with this. You're
I mean-
okay with him taking somebody's phone and smashing his property.
All right, here's what I kind of wish had happened. So there was some years back. Walk with me down memory lane. Seahawks were doing like a little defensive clinic at the old AF. Cliff Averill was, and they were doing some defensive drills. And somebody was like, "Phil, stand in for one of these." And somebody hit me with like a 25% effort move, like a little swim move push thing, and my eyes got so big because I was just like, "Oh shit!" I'm like a pretty strong, not tiny person. But a grown man can throw me at 25% effort. And I don't think people realize that when they're talking to fucking NFL linemen.
Yeah.
So I wish he had given him just like a light, just real quick.
Gave him a little press.
An NFL center could throw a grown man pretty easily.
He could have
should've-
moved him with one arm.
Yeah, he should have just given him one.
He's
just
a
to
king.
just
King
But
of
straight
tush
to the
push.
chest.
just
He would have knocked him over.
That's for sure assault, though.
But then, yeah, he's getting
That's
in a
way
lot more
different than
trouble.
throwing somebody's phone.
He's
All
getting in
right.
a lot more trouble.
Well,
that way.
if that's assault, I don't want to be here.
He would
I'm
have
not
given
saying it wasn't deserved.
No,
but
I'm just saying if he would get charged for assault, I don't want to be here.
But yeah, you can't be
Yeah.
trolling people and.
I think he
following
knows
with
better than
cameras.
that, but he was like, fuck that, and just got so angry
Yeah.
and then was like, threw his fucking
How
phone.
many
beers do you think he
didn't
was in,
wanna
though?
have to-
I mean, he had an open beer and a full case in his hand.
Yeah,
at
he
the
was
same
carrying
time.
the full
He was
case
carrying
and
the full
kept
of his
it the whole
own
time.
beer. Him and Travis Kelce, shout out the bros. They got their own beer.
Oh, that's what it was?
Garage
own beer?
Garage beer.
Garage
It's
beer
called
is theirs?
Garage
I didn't
beer.
realize that. Okay.
Yeah, I seen them have a shirt on.
Because
I
they said
didn't know that's what it was.
they wanted to make a beer, one of those beers you just drink in the garage. Like, it's not great, but it's like a garage beer. You know? It's not the best beer in the world. It's just garage beer.
Taylor
Okay.
Swift is hooking them up. That is
Yeah.
crazy.
But so he did this shit, and I mean, what do you guys think? Should he have done that? Should he have taken the phone, or should
Yeah.
he have been able to keep his composure? And
No, he should have done it.
Kept it pushing.
He should have done it.
Okay.
You gotta-
Grown men need to stop thinking that they can fuck with athletes.
I believe that as
Yeah.
well.
I mean, I agree, but at the same time, like, you gotta keep your composure. Like, people waiting for you to do something like that.
Definitely.
No
I
matter
mean,
who you are.
It was clearly trying to push him to do something
Exactly.
like that, right?
He probably got the reaction he wanted to.
Right, because now he's going to be able to sue and get something.
He getting something.
Exactly.
I'm leaving here with some.
He's getting a new phone for
He,
sure.
Yeah, he getting the 17.
He's getting the new 17, the thin one.
Which
new
was
one.
the craziest overreaction of the weekend? The Travis Kelce, the Drake / DeMar DeRozan.
No, Drake really got beef with us.
Him-
No, he really got beef with him.
Well, it was already.
That's not an overreaction.
But that's not new, though, right? I mean,
well,
Nah,
no,
the
like,
shit this weekend is kind of new.
yeah, but it's like official now. Like,
yeah, but I mean, I think we
They
already
used to
all
be
knew that,
homies,
is what
though.
I'm saying.
They were homies at one point when
They
he was
was
in Toronto.
homies.
They were.
You know?
there was. You even see the interview where he was DeMar DeRozan talking about like Drake was there for him and all this.
Yeah.
I think Drake started it.
How?
Why?
The more I get to know him, the more I hate him. You remember that shit?
What was that on?
Is that from the SPs?
It's from the SB.
Him and that skit with him and Will Ferrell.
Okay, yeah. No, but I mean, DeMar went to the pop out,
He did.
Yeah.
and then it was pretty much over after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think he
Honeymoon was
should have
over.
did? Should he have went or he should have kept like neutral ground?
I mean, he had to go. It's like he even said something about. I heard him say something about like, you know, if it's between my hometown and the city where my family still lives at and everything, and Toronto, he's like, I love Toronto, but like, this is where I'm from and this is the fam. So it's like, that's what it is.
Yeah. I mean, Drake, I don't mind Drake heckling him, you know, from the sideline, chirping at him while he's on court and everything. But when they get, like, they always interview him, right? They
He
always
was
give him a microphone.
sauced.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But, and then he said, if they ever hang a DeMar DeRozan banner, I'm going to climb up there and tear it down.
Yeah.
That part. So that's a little excessive now.
Is it?
In my opinion. I mean, yeah.
Because he's the second, third best player ever in Toronto.
Yeah, and especially on the same night that they honored Vince Carter and kind of retired his
Yeah.
jersey and everything.
So he should have waited till a different game.
He should have
to say
waited
it?
till a different game.
I see. Because it
next
just
game.
took the shine off of Vince.
Yeah, man, you're taking the shine off of Vince.
But did you see what he said? Well, supposedly the lip reader said this is what he said when he was shot from across the court.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we seen that.
Yeah, I
Right?
saw that.
He said, what did he say? He said like,
Fucking pussies.
Yeah,
Some
yeah, he
shit
said,
like
yeah,
that.
They,
like-
well, I think it was when he missed the shot to tie the game or win the game, and it was the last shot he said, "Fuck out of here, pussy."
yeah, fuck out of here, pussy. Yeah. He's clowning with that one though.
yeah.
That's pretty funny.
That is good.
From
It's just funny because it's Drake. Like
That's
he's
the
just
thing.
so
That's-
petty.
No, that's the thing though. It's like it's a little bit of like when they be walking away, I'll be talking again. That kind of shit.
No,
And
it's
that's what DeMar DeRozan posted.
That he posted.
did?
DeMar DeRozan posted that
he posted
afterwards.
that clip.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
That's
He absolutely did.
That's fine.
He posted that
'Cause
shit right
that's
after the
exactly what
game.
it was. It was definitely not like
That's
he yelled it
funny.
out to him or nothing like that. He was like, pussy ass bitch.
Drake should have walked on the court.
What?
He could have did it.
For what?
Hey man.
So
He
is,
might-
it, is,
might
there,
have chested chested him.
is there any chance for reconciliation?
No, I think that's a wrap.
That's done, right?
It's just not worth it, too.
Yeah,
Who
The
cares?
friendship is because of being in Toronto.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not that big of a deal.
It's
not-
just
it's not
funny
going back.
because I feel like they were real friends. Like, if
Well, Drake thought they were.
well, no, don't just put that on him. If DeMar DeRozan, the night he got traded, was hella sad, and he went
Yeah.
to Drake's house, clearly he thought
Yeah,
that
they
was his
was
real
homies.
homie.
Yeah.
Like if that's the person you metaphorically you're going to his house when you want to cry, like
Yeah.
that was your boy then.
Not anymore.
Not no more.
You're uninvited.
What else happened?
What about the rest of the NBA over the weekend? You guys watching the games?
Hey, LaMelo Ball been out there killing.
He's actually been kind of nice.
He need to get out of Charlotte though.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah. Yep. All of that. Yep. He been killing. Need to get out of Charlotte. That's really all there is.
What about the that check when who was that? Williams. What was that? That was over the weekend, right? Or was it on Friday?
What happened?
The Jason Tatum when he got checked.
Oh yeah, by Grant Williams.
Grant Williams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they ain't homies no more.
Hey,
So
that, that was
yeah,
weird.
There's some underlying shit.
It was,
We-
a little, it was a little too savage.
We-
honestly.
Yeah.
he ran
resurfacing-
beeline to him.
Yeah. That's because he saw everybody saw that Kobe clip where he was talking about, oh, I'm about to run through Powell's chest, and everybody want to do that shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure Grant Williams is in his locker room like, when I see Tatum, I'm gonna run through his chest.
But at the same time, yeah, they ain't boys no more.
Yeah, no, they're not. Deuce knew.
Deuce.
Grant,
seen
Wi-
the- you seen
Grant-
the clips?
Grant Williams was corny for that.
Yeah,
though.
he
I mean, for more than that.
corny.
but he just
The end.
yeah. Period.
Exactly. That shit was lame. But Jaylen Brown was right for what he said too, though.
What'd he say?
What did Jalen Brown say?
He was basically saying like, "Damn, if we was boys, like, he wouldn't. He basically wouldn't have did that shit."
Oh,
But yeah,
well, I guess they're not boys.
Okay, well, that's all.
That's like-
Case solved, man. That was easy.
easy.
Case solved.
What else
Easy.
happened? What else happened in the NBA? Anything?
Joel Embiid and Paul George still ain't played basketball.
right,
yet.
right.
Still haven't
What's up
played
with Joel
at
Embiid?
all.
And-
Well, he punched a reporter.
yeah, what the fuck was that about?
Adam Silver's not going to be happy about that one.
There's an investigation, right?
Yeah, it actually hasn't come out if he punched him or pushed him, but he put hands on a reporter.
Yeah.
because a reporter had written a story.
About his family or
Essentially, what the
mentioning his
reporter
family?
said in the story was, so Joel Embiid has a son named after his brother. His brother, Joel Embiid, had brought over here he's from Cameroon, right? He had brought him over here, and before they got to link up when he was in the States, he died in a car accident. He named his son after that brother. Basically, reporter said, and Joel Embiid had alluded to previously being like, I play hard, I play for my son, I play for my brother who my son is named after. Like, that's who I play for.
Yeah.
And earlier this season, Joel Embiid was like, I'm not playing in back-to-backs. And so the reporter basically had said, if you were playing for your son and your brother previously, are you no longer inspired to play for them now?
That's a crazy.
That's quote.
Yo.
That might be a fightable offense.
See, that's
No,
a-
that's
that's
definitely
a-
a fightable offense.
That's another one of the. It's kind of justifiable.
Grown man shove. Little,
Had to just check him real
That's a
quick.
fightable
put
offense.
a little grown man strength on there.
Especially when you're that.
But you could just
big.
choose now to just not
And
play
he's
back to
7
back.
feet tall. The reporter had to be what 5'8",
No,
right?
they actually didn't. After he said that, the NBA investigated if they had violated injury protocol because there is specific injury protocol. Like if you're not playing, you have to report why.
Just based on the injury. That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can't just be like, I'm injured every time we play 2 games in 2 nights. You can't say that because that's just like, well, you're lying.
Right. That's why I was like,
They did investigate.
Yeah.
They found that actually what he said didn't violate any injury protocol, but it did violate some kind of media something. So there was like a light fine on him or the team. I forget who. But
what do you mean a media?
Media. There was a something that he did violated how he's supposed to approach like talking to the media.
Oh, I see.
But I'm not sure what it was. But no, you can't just pick and choose.
That's what I was.
And if you can, you need to do it better.
Yeah, right. Be a little more subtle.
You can't just on your Ruben stutter be like, I'm sorry for all of 2004 when I cheat and when I don't come home and everything. I'm just sorry for 2004.
So
Craziest love song
So how should the
ever.
fans
Great
feel?
music though.
How should the fans feel about that?
How should the fans feel about what, the shove?
No, about
about him not
playing back
I
to
mean,
back.
if you're a fan, especially if you're a Philly fan, if you're really a fanatic, yeah, you should feel upset. And if you're anyone who understands how human bodies work, you should just eat your popcorn and relax.
Yeah, especially his body.
That's
You want him resting a little
That's
bit.
a big body.
Yeah.
It's a big.
That's not the
it's a
guy from
big dude.
Kansas.
Yeah,
That's not
a
the guy
big-
from Kansas at all.
Yeah, he's like 300 pounds, 7 foot, 300 pounds.
There's no way he's only 3.
No.
So he's way more than that.
He's got to be. That dude probably came out of Kansas 260, 270.
We need to get him on the athletic form
He
program.
came out of Kansas at like Pittsburgh Barry Bonds. He's San Francisco Barry Bonds now.
So he's in his prime, is what you're saying.
That's all. Yeah, that is what he is.
His
He is
steroid
rated
prime or
MVP from a
like
couple
his
years ago.
prime?
Hey, maybe if he did some steroids,
Maybe he'd be
play.
back. He'd be back sooner.
Shout out PEDs.
Yo, never been said, but yeah, shout out to PEDs.
Shout out PEDs.
Don't take PED, kids.
All right. What about you guys? Heard Young Thugs came home, got released.
Hey, my slime,
Free-
bro.
How you feeling?
Free
How you
thug.
feeling, YSL?
Hey,
Came home on the craziest
we still-
conditions.
that's my
Crazy
slime.
conditions. Can't go home.
Yeah, 15 years probation is absolutely
15
absurd.
years probation is crazy.
Can't go
That's
home.
nuts.
If he fucks up one time, he's back
For
first.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he's
That's
got to be.
wild.
You ain't never seeing me again.
I
so-
don't think I've ever read a sentence on someone's sentence that had a 15, a 20, and a 40 in it.
Can we talk about? So, I mean, I feel like normally what we see when people go to prison for a long time is they get in better shape. Have you seen that? Why does he look like he's in a lot worse?
He's a little thick.
Shit, he's a
a
little
little
thick.
He said he was eating like one thing in prison or some shit like
little
that.
thick in the old belly.
He looked a little thick in the neck,
Hey, man.
especially
Like, my guy Young
because
Thug,
that fool
he-
was skinny as fuck.
Yeah, he was very skinny.
Yeah, that was like his thing.
I ain't seen
crazy.
him.
But so what's all the stipulations of the probation? Because it's
He's
he
only
can't
allowed to
live
come
in
to Atlanta
Metro
for what?
Atlanta, right?
He can come to Atlanta for funerals,
Yeah,
Doctor's appointment, I think
births,
it
or
was.
something
yeah,
else.
yeah.
He's allowed
24
to.
hours at a time or something like that. I
He's
think?
allowed to
Yeah.
meet up with Dirk and who else
Gunna.
for music purposes.
Yeah.
right. But only if it's on his label.
Yeah, only if he signed his label.
And his brother.
Definitely not Dirk.
Yeah, not
is in
Dirk.
jail.
Yeah, I was gonna
Dirk,
say.
yeah.
I was gonna say Dirk.
Not
Dirk's in
Dirk.
a little bit of
Yeah.
trouble himself now.
He
Yeah,
can't.
that's a whole separate
he can't
Not
do.
Dirk?
He
Not
can't do the
Dirk.
slat symbol no more.
Just clarify it.
No gang related.
Yeah, no
Not
gang
Dirk.
related. Yeah, he can't do nothing gang related.
But can you guys talk about his first tweet out?
I didn't
What?
see
He,
it.
yeah, what he said something
Yeah.
crazy, right?
These rats.
What did he say? What did he say?
About rats.
It's these rats out here.
That's what
He
he.
said, "Wham! It's time to get on these rats," or something like that.
Yo, come
didn't.
on,
That's
bro.
crazy. Did you guys listen to the song, the first day out song?
Fire.
Yeah, he was going crazy.
Yeah. If I got to listen again. It sounded like one of the very first lines that he said was like "fuck the judge,"
Yeah, he did say some shit like that.
and I was like, "Yo, are you trying to just
you
go right
trying?
back?"
He, even, hey, he shot out his lawyer though.
Okay, he said, real plea deal, Jack. Wham, let's drop one on these rats, Peter.
Hey,
Okay,
He's back.
so he's
back.
dropping threats. He's coming for the
it's
rats.
coming for the rats. Maybe he just has a really bad pest problem.
Wait, just a minute. He got out of jail, avoided 20 to 40 years in prison, and the first thing he did was threaten the people who might have told and the judge.
Yeah,
Pretty much. In
and
summary,
the judge.
And the judge.
Yeah, and he
That's Absolutely. If he violates parole, that will be used against him.
Yes, for sure.
And in his like statements in the courtroom, though, he was very much like thanking the judge. It seemed like he was kind of on some like, oh, thanks for being lenient and letting me get out of here, and I'm gonna turn my life around and
Well,
all
yeah,
that.
because
Stepped out the courtroom was
Please,
like, let's let these
just let me out.
Yeah,
Let
because
me
he's
out.
not stupid. Don't say it before you're actually outside.
Yes, yeah. Maybe he checked in and the lawyer was just like, yeah, you can say whatever now. I don't know.
That is crazy.
It does seem
Yeah,
a
he
little
can't.
crazy,
Obviously, he can't smoke weed. Obviously.
Why do you say obviously he can't smoke weed?
Well, yeah, he can't smoke weed. That was on one of the terms.
That's on one of the things too.
That's weird. Like even if he goes to
years?
California?
Yeah,
No, only in probation.
I think he
for
has
15.
to get like a medical, like
15. That's
like
right.
a medical.
15.
It's
Exempt
Is
or
it
something.
legal in Georgia?
Well, he was living in L.A.
I
He was
feel
living
like
in
it's
LA.
definitely not
Okay.
legal in Georgia.
Just because it's Georgia?
Well, yeah, they just they lynched a dude in 2020
Oh,
while he was on a jog.
yeah.
So
Is,
no
it-
weed.
is that
Oh,
a-
sorry,
is
my
that-
fault,
is that
my fault,
confirmed?
my fault,
Is that
my-
confirmed?
Yeah, I watched it on video, Christian. I
is
ran
the case
2.2
closed?
8 miles in solidarity.
Is the case closed?
Yeah, they got him.
Okay. Moment of silence.
One side.
But I feel like
R.I.P.
in California, weed's cool.
Okay. Moving on.
Moving on. How about this election?
Sorry, my fault. My bad. My bad.
Pivot, pivot, pivot.
I didn't mean to bring the energy down. I apologize.
By the time this comes out, the voting will be done, but we still probably will not know who the president is.
Absolutely
Facts.
Ooh, yeah. Do
no-
y'all think we'll know who the president is by the time this comes out?
Fuck no.
I don't think so. Well,
No.
unless it's a very cold sweep,
Yeah.
which it could be, but we just don't know.
Could
do
it be?
Do we know what the numbers are looking like right now? Does anybody have any idea?
We already talked
Just
about this.
pure
It's not-
speculation.
Yeah, it sounds like it's all speculation from both sides.
Yeah.
I mean, there's different polls showing different shit. It's hard to say. The latest polls have been kind of looking good for Kamala, but I don't know.
How'd you guys feel about
What
those?
battlegrounds? Talk about the battlegrounds.
Battlegrounds, I think, are Iowa, Pennsylvania.
Just the worst.
Is
states.
Arizona one of those?
Arizona's a battleground.
Arizona's a battleground. It went blue last time, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a surprising one, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it was the first time in a minute.
Yeah.
But
And
it's-
Iowa was red last time, and then now the poll that just came out a couple of days ago is saying that it's projected to potentially go blue, which is big. So
That's kind of
Those
wild.
are like the
Yeah.
swing states, right?
that's what?
Those are like the swing states?
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are. I think there's one more too, right?
Those aren't the swing states? Okay.
Iowa was not initially considered a swing state, but because of this poll that just came out like 2 days ago from Iowa, that's a very respectable poll, saying there's a high potential that it could actually go blue, and that was a surprise.
Okay, well,
Interesting.
Let's talk about the judge ruling that Elon Musk can go back and give away $1 million daily. Do we think that's fair?
He can do
go
what?
back to it.
You can do what now?
Go back to give away $1 million
Oh.
daily to Pennsylvania voters
Yeah.
who vote for Trump.
But that I'm at this point, I feel like it's kind of a moot point. It's too late, right? I mean, unless he's just going to go out to Pennsylvania and start handing out
handing out
bills
checks?
on the
Yeah.
street to people to go
That's
vote right
not-
away.
Yeah,
It's possible. Yeah,
That makes sense.
I mean-
so you guys are telling me that you can monetarily incentivize people to vote, is what we're saying.
No, I can't.
you
But
can't.
it sounds like
Yeah,
The richest man
how
on
is he
earth
getting away
can,
with
yeah.
this?
You
in
can't.
Pennsylvania, it sounds like you can
You can monetize.
He
You can pay
said
people to
that-
vote.
incentivize people to vote with money.
As long as you don't do it with something ridiculous like water.
Sure.
$1 million for
You know, you can't give people water.
So
in voting
each state
lines.
has its own rule based on this?
Crazy.
Yeah, each state. Yeah, that's what makes voting kind of weird. Is on federal elections is that we're all allowed to have our own rules for how we vote, but for federal things, it kind of seems like maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should all vote the same for federal
Yeah,
stuff.
that sounds
But
like it
Elon,
makes
what
sense.
he was saying that he was going to do was give $1 million to anybody that
Yeah.
recommended someone else to vote
Yeah,
Republican.
right.
Right?
Yeah.
I believe it was something like that.
Yeah, and what does he have? 250 billion.
I need to see somebody get $1 million first.
So if he has 250,
Giving away 17.
He did.
Yeah, they stopped it.
He already gave away 17?
Yeah, they stopped it. They took it to court.
Christian's
Christian's like, I
Christian's
should've
like,
moved.
damn it. Where was I?
It's like I could have moved to do that.
Well, it was like a check. Like,
I would have done it for
$50.
$50K.
he bought Twitter for 44 billion. You think he's stripping about 17 million dollars?
I
know
wonder
you're
if these
tripping.
checks are going to clear though. This is what I've been thinking the whole time.
Voting.
Maybe he'll just, no, he's just, he's going to give everybody a
He's like,
Tesla
I gotta
robot.
go, y'all. I gotta play
Is a
this
million?
shit.
Is a million? Is a million? Hold on. If we being honest, is $1 million changing your vote?
Christian's going back
Let's
to
be honest.
Christian's going back to his Dropbox and burning it.
Where, Christian?
I'm just saying, is $1 million changing your vote?
In Pennsylvania?
No, in the state of Washington.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, 100% in Washington because that's not going
And
to do
changing
anything.
my vote? Go Donald Trump.
Give me $1 million.
Go Donald Trump. That shit don't matter here.
Yeah.
We're the blue
Oh, yeah.
wall.
Yeah. But Trump's not winning in this
but
state.
if
So
you
yeah,
lived,
go
but
ahead,
if you
give me $1
lived in
million.
Pennsylvania, would it though? That's the real question.
That's the real question. I mean,
Moving on.
where's? Hey, can we get?
So,
hey, can we
so
start?
what you're saying is we all can be bought.
What?
We all can be bought.
Hey.
$1 million buy your vote.
Fuck yeah, without hesitation.
Hey, I'm gonna make.
Fuck
I need Jeff Bezos.
If you guys are saying
Jeff
no, you
Bezos
guys are
needs to
fucking
chime in.
lying.
Yeah.
Hey, Biden bought my vote just promising to get rid of my loans.
And then didn't do
You know
it.
how
He's
low
like, I
my
still ain't
loans
trying to
are?
pay those student loans.
And then he didn't do it. Yeah.
yeah.
That check didn't clear.
Hey, you probably
That's
forgot.
not nowhere near $1 million.
Yeah, do we got an update on that? Is that shit gonna get voided or?
I need everyone to answer. Christian
What's
said
Biden up to
yeah.
these-
Bill, what's your answer?
So the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution states that I do not have to self-incriminate myself, and I would
So
like
you
to
plead
plead
the
to
fifth?
such.
You plead the fifth.
Yeah.
I played.
I'm voting Trump for sure.
Yeah, if you're gonna give me $1 million,
Hell yeah. I'm talking shit.
I'll vote
the
for-
next day, but I'm but I'm voting. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
I'm Donald Trump until that check clear. Then I'm acting different.
I'll vote for a robot for $1 million.
Hell yeah.
That is so foul.
Well, welcome to your capitalist
Do you know what I
society.
do?
That's
for
a capitalist
$500?
society.
Because then the thing is you get that meal, and then you probably get tax cuts if Trump is in office, and then you're good. So you're really just taking care of yourself, right?
No.
One hand shaking the other.
Bell's behind the podcast. He over here laughing, but he's taking the meal too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I got $1 million.
If you recommend more
Bree, you
people,
taking
can
the
you get
meal?
a meal each time?
You're not taking
Bree,
No.
you're gonna lie on this
sure.
podcast, so you're not taking the $1 million.
You a fucking lie.
For those
Bree,
of you who
ain't-
cannot
Bree, you
hear,
probably haven't
Bree
made close
said
to $1 million.
she
I'm not
would
checking your
take the
pockets, but have you
mill.
made close to $1 million in your life?
What?
I said I'm not checking your pockets, but have you made close to $1 million before in your life?
But I'm not telling them.
Okay, exactly. You'll take the meal.
Crazy.
Why?
It's a great question. Why?
Yeah, why aren't you taking the meal?
She,
Okay, I'm not selling. To me, that's equivalent to selling my soul. But it's not. I don't believe in nothing for him. So he's not gonna buy my vote. No, I'll get a mill from somewhere else.
Everybody's, entitled to their opinion.
It doesn't need to be
Entitled to their opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Until you
hey,
see
that's,
it.
you a stand-up individual.
But Bree, like you,
now, Bill.
now Bree, like you're saying that as like you ain't seen
All
$1 million
you said is you
before.
would do it morally. Your price is just higher.
Dollar.
Oh,
That's the
You
same
exactly.
shit.
You ain't never.
That's
Have
the-
you seen
what was the price?
Have you
What
seen
was
$1
the-
million
She said
dollars?
for a bill, she would do it.
Bill, yeah,
Vote to be bought is what you're saying. Yes.
I would
Just not for a
lie
meal.
about it.
Bree, if you seen a black bag right in front of you with $1 million, you'd be like, I'm changing my vote.
Absolutely.
You changing your vote right now.
You guys know that at 50 Cent turned down $3 million
To perform?
For
to
what?
perform at the.
I mean, that's 50 Cent though. He's a millionaire.
Yeah.
He not tripping over $3 million.
To do many men?
many men.
Yeah. Yeah, he turned down $3 million to perform.
He's not tripping. He's not
Yeah,
tripping off that.
He's not tripping at all.
Nah, he doesn't need it, so it's not really a thing.
He got Power.
Yeah.
He got Power Book 5. He got Power
Shout
Book
out Power.
XYZ. He's doing his thing.
Shout out my boy Tariq.
He got-
Takes, though. How do you guys feel about November 5th? All jokes aside.
I feel like November 5th is extremely irrelevant because
Yeah, it's
we vote so early. We're not going to know what happens till like the 11th or later. So I don't know. And I have no idea what's going to happen, to be
Yeah.
honest.
The stress level is high. I'll say that. I think tomorrow's going to be even more stressful. I'm going to be watching, as the numbers are coming in later in the day. It's always stressful at that time, no matter what. This one's definitely a lot riding on it. So,
Yeah.
it's going to be a lot. But like Phil said, we're not going to really know the final outcome, I don't think, unless it's just a crazy landslide.
Crazy things have happened though.
Yeah. But regardless, the Trump campaign has already pretty much said they're going to file all these injunctions and lawsuits. So it's all going to be up for debate and appeals and all that stuff for months. But hopefully if Kamala can get in and just hold it down, and maybe we'll escape that.
True.
We'll see. I think it's going to be a lot harder to for him to try to win those and somehow overtake the presidency if she's the one that comes out as the winner in this next week. But you never know. Supreme Court can fuck it up.
We'll see.
All right. I think one of the last things we wanted to touch on, man, was rest in peace to Quincy Jones.
R.I.P.
You know, one of the greatest musicians, composers of all time. Crafted some of the, produced some of the greatest songs we've ever heard. Executive producer of Michael Jackson's Thriller album. Definitely one of my favorites. I don't know about you guys, but
I think he has the third most Grammys ever,
He's
too.
got like, what, 28?
Yeah.
Quincy?
Beyonce, Phil's favorite, got number one. I think 31 or 32.
okay. Yeah, he's also from Seattle. He went to
Garfield High School.
High School.
Part of the Garfield musical lineage.
That's right.
Yep, went to Seattle U too.
He went to Seattle U? Mm-hmm. Oh, see, I didn't even know that part. Okay. Yeah, man, he's, one of the greats. I don't know what else to really say about him. He's just like...
Yeah, it's because it wasn't like super sudden. Of
course,
like
he was
Rashida
91
Jones had
years
talked
old.
about it
Yeah.
like years ago.
Yeah.
It's just like kind of the slow decline that can happen to some of us. I mean, it's sad because he put his finger on a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah,
Don't
he
forget
had
all the music he produced for movies.
he was part
television.
of Fresh Prince of
Yeah, he was
Bel-Air
part
too,
of
right?
Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one who made Will interview on the spot or do a
Yeah, I have
improv
heard
on
that
the
story.
spot
Yeah,
in
they
front
were
of
at
some
like a
people at
party or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just like, "This is your
This
do it
is the
now."
shot. He was like, let me come back and like on Monday and do it. And he was like, no,
Nope.
do it now. He's like, all the people that can make the decisions are here. You do it right now. You got this.
That's how it be, man.
Yeah.
Got to take your opportunity.
One
Jump
shot,
on it.
one opportunity.
Tough
Sees
fuck.
everything you ever wanted.
Shout out Jameis. Jameis being Jameis again.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it is sad to hear, but it's cool to see him celebrated. Right? There's so many people. I feel like there's podcasts I listen to that just had to throw that in at the top of the morning. Like
Yeah.
found it this morning on a podcast I recorded Sunday night. Just on some. We're not gonna fit this in, but
Yeah.
say a little something.
Yeah, they already were doing something over in West Seattle at Easy Street Records today. They had like a little thing on their board, and they already had like a news crew there.
Damn.
They already display his music there, like all over the place. So they're interviewing the owner of Easy Street. He was talking about it.
Did you hear any of the interviews that he gave like a few years ago? I think it
Quincy?
was- yeah. Like fairly recently, like maybe during COVID or something like that. This guy, he's a savage. Like he was just out there on some like, old man, I'm just going to say whatever the fuck I want and like let all these secrets out. You should go watch some of these interviews because
I'm about to tap in.
hella funny.
I gotta
Like
see that.
he was just telling on people basically, talking about all kinds of crazy parties.
And
that
we were just
fools
talking
was
about
at,
rats.
and like, yeah, he wasn't trying to like snitch, but he was just like being.
He just doesn't care.
He just didn't give a
Yeah,
fuck. He was
yeah,
like, I'm about to be out
fuck
of here,
it.
so I'm just saying what I'm
Especially
saying.
with
So,
the wide variety of people that he worked with for
That's
so
the
long,
thing,
like
yeah.
Frank Sinatra.
Yes, yes.
Like imagine those stories.
yes, I think he may have said something about Frank Sinatra
Yeah.
in one of those stories. Yeah, crazy.
From Frank Sinatra to Tupac.
And he was
Wide range.
He was even he worked with Ray Charles.
Yep.
Yeah, they
Back
met
when-
each other.
They met each other here and some.
Yeah, he was like
Right?
14 and he was
Yeah.
Ray Charles was like 16.
That's crazy. Yeah, I
Took
know
him on
that.
tour. Ray Charles took him on tour. And that was like when.
Crazy thing is the
when
first
his
place he
things
lived
out
in was
here.
Bremerton.
Yeah, I heard that.
Ray Charles or Quincy?
Quincy.
Quincy.
Damn.
Yeah.
His dad moved him and his brother.
Hmm.
He had to Bremerton.
Oh really? Yeah, his brother is my friend's dad.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Quincy's.
You know Quincy's nephew?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yep. Quincy's brother is a judge in Seattle.
What?
A pretty like storied
Shout out him.
You know Kadada's cousin?
Richard Jones. Yep.
That's crazy.
Katata's cousin. I don't know.
Hey, shout out Rashida.
Shout out for Chief.
Shout out the Jones lineage.
Rashida Jones.
Shout out to the Jones lineage.
All right. You guys got anything else you want to touch on? Any new updates?
Man, how's fantasy football going for everybody?
Oh, it's another dub.
You know, I had a great week. In fantasy.
Phil don't even like. He plays fantasy, but he don't even like really play.
I don't even play.
My friends be getting heated at all times. 9:15 Sunday. Phil,
Phil, your
you
lineup.
have 3 people who aren't in your lineup.
Exactly. He's just fucking the shit up.
He has
Just
to-
fucking the vibes up.
I tell him on the front end, I'm like, yo, I don't really be paying attention like that.
So why are you playing?
Because they're always like, well, just play. I'm like, all right.
They're
And sometimes
texting-
I'd be winning, and then they'd be hella mad.
They're texting him to fix his lineup, and he's like, oh shit. He starts putting all his coffee equipment away. He's like, oh god.
No, I'd be
get
helping
back.
him out though. I'd be like, oh yeah, is so playing? You know.
You know what? You don't help me out.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Tyler.
That sounds like a no, Mike. That sounds like a no to your question.
Yeah.
Damn.
Cool. All right. Good.
We
Good to
bleeping
know,
that
guys.
out?
Good to know. All right. Well, thank you guys for checking in with the Two Truths podcast. For myself, Miguel Rockwell, Christian, Tyler,
Yeah.
Phil 2.0. We'll see you guys next week. Hopefully
Yeah,
with
Glow.
some new info.
Peace.
Audi.
See ya.
5,000.